The Major League Baseball trade deadline is almost upon us, and things are starting to heat up in a kind of weird way. Now, I don't know anyone who predicted the Troy Tulowitzki and Jose Reyes trade. Now folks are starting to ask me for odd DFS advice. We'll get into that next. I'm Mike Cardano with RotoExperts in the Fantasy Sports Network, and this is your Daily Fantasy Minute. Now, my inbox was filled this morning with folks looking to fade both David Price and Jose Fernandez. Now, I'm not really sure what the sudden urge to do that is today. You would think that people would be jumping out of their shoes to play them both. Neither have a matchup to fear for any reason that I know, and they don't come with an absurd price tag either. But since you asked, I'm going to give you somewhere else to go. Noah Syndergaard had a case of the willies last outing, walking 5 batters in 5 innings. That was uncharacteristic of his prior body of major league work, as he's had a solid rookie season, striking more than a batter out per inning, keeping the walks to a minimum with a low 3s xFIP. Now he faces a Padres team with a righty-heavy lineup that ranks second to last in the league against right-handed pitching this season in Team Wolba. They also strike out 22% of the time in this platoon. Now this one's at Citi Field, depressing power all around, and so throwing Thor is a good spot to save some money. And coming out of the opposite dugout is going to be James Shields. Now this is interesting because you can almost use these two pitchers in a swap kind of way depending on the site you're going to play with them on, basically who's ever cheaper. Now Syndergaard is a little less on FanDuel while James Shields is cheaper on DraftKings. That's nice, it's a natural hedge if you play on multiple sites. Shields has dialed up the strikeouts this season and some walks have come along with it, but his xFIP sits in the low 3s, and the Mets, like the Padres, are well below average against right-handers. Now, the Mets have made some offensive roster moves on the margins of late, bringing up Michael Conforto and adding Kelly Johnson and Juan Uribe. And it will be interesting to see if the characteristics that led to us picking against the Mets offense in the first half of the season continue. Until we get some time to see how these moves affect the Mets offensive landscape, well, we're going to continue to look to prey on what has been one of the worst offenses in the game. So there you have it. If you're looking to fade Price and Fernandez, you've got somewhere to go. For more expert insight and extraordinary perspective on the world of daily fantasy, head on over to dailyroto.com or keep it right here on the Fantasy Sports Network. Good luck today, everyone. I'm Mike Cardano, and this has been your Daily Fantasy Minute.